Alright, welcome back to the channel. Biffighter here. Today we're going to be playing some Guild Wars, and I've been working on an achievement to unlock a legendary amulet, and I think I'm in like the home stretches of it. I'm going to play my warrior to finish this up because I've been having a lot of fun on this character lately, so I figure why not try to get this accomplishment on the warrior. So if you guys are not familiar with this achievement line, it's under the Seasons of the Dragons, and the rewards for this are pretty amazing. I mean, the first section you get an ascended weapon. The third tier, you get a 32 slot bag, which is pretty amazing. And the final tier of this achievement is a legendary amulet. And I figured, you know what? This is something I could use on every character, so why not go for this? And I don't have to craft anything, it's just given to you. So I've been slowly chipping away at this for quite a while now, and I'm in the final run here, and I need one more achievement to finish this. So I ran a few of these mirrors to try to unlock this last piece. I had two options. I could do like this meta event, or I could do these mirror puzzles where I'm like flashing light from one point to the next and I was like, this is really cool. It reminds me of that movie, I think it was Legend, when they had to pick up the big shields and the light had to like bounce around the place. And I was just like, that's a cool quest. I want to do that and finish this legendary doing that. So one of these puzzles, I believe, brings you from one side of this map all the way to the other side, and I haven't done that one yet. I haven't accomplished that puzzle, so I think it starts somewhere around here. So I'm gonna go look for that shrine and see if I can do that puzzle bounce across the way, because I think that would be pretty cool. Before I get out adventuring, I want to see, I've got two viewers on and one chat. Can somebody just hit me up in chat and let me know, is my volume coming through okay? Can you hear everything? Make sure everything's tight on the stream. And I'm gonna test that. Yeah, my chat's working finally. Last stream I was having a hard time with chat not coming through the stream. I think we're good. Right.
So you're saying those pictures, the old
Oh, that's better.
they're still accurate?
All right, well, let's go out and see if we can find the place where we could get this mirror puzzle thing bouncing across the map. If anybody's actually got some suggestions, I am looking to do either, I don't know, maybe the ring. I want to try to unlock the legendary pieces that are like all of these equipment slots, right? Like the ones that you could, basically all characters can use. Not that all characters can't use like weapons and stuff, but if I do just all legendary medium armor, well then I can't use that on this guy, right? So I want something, I want to unlock all of these first where every character can use it. So I'm knocking out the amulet. I know there's a ring achievement quest you can do, and I believe the backpack too for fractals, I was told. So I'm just not sure which one should be the next mission I go for. But I kind of want to start working on another one soon. Let's see where... I think we got to get like all the way down here. And then we'll see if we can get the starting point for this breezy mirror. That might be it up there. You know what? Let me check. See, trying to remember if I did a few yesterday, and I'm trying to remember if I had done the one here. Let's see, what is this called? Puzzle revolver. That's it. Oh, resolver. It's a revolver. Hey, what's up, Krim? How are you? Welcome to the stream. How's the volume? You hear me okay on here? No voice because I went to a concert last night, but here it is. This is what I was looking for. There we go. Okay, so I think I might be right about where I need to be to launch this. Yeah, I am. It was that one. I thought it was this one that I could look it up online and make sure I was in the right area. Oh, come on. Come on, dragon. Get up there, buddy. All right. All right, so this is the starting point. This should lead me like across this entire map, which would be pretty cool. I don't know how many more of these do I need. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I need 2 more. So we'll see if I can get through this one, and then there's a couple of the puzzles that I can do when I get to this other side. There's a couple of shorter ones here that I could probably knock out and then have this quest completed. So we're gonna try to shoot for that. All right. Let's see where we're headed with this. See if we can keep up with these lights and get these mirrors turned quick enough. I think there is some stuff on this map that can make this quest specifically difficult, like the ice storms and stuff. You can run into ice storms and get dismounted. A lot of treacherous areas in this place, so I've died a couple of times to just the weather here. I think I can get up there using that.
We must calm Wolverine's corrupted spirit.
Up we
Please,
go.
take
There we
whatever
go.
offerings
Did I
you
not
can
get
to
aggro?
enshrine
Whoa,
within
that
this
was
forest.
close. You went right for me. Okay, we're gonna have to turn this one. Put cash there. There we go. It's bouncing. All right, let's go grab the other one. I'm curious to see, like, how am I going to get to the other side of the map with this? Because I think there's, like, a tunnel or something, maybe, that we go through, or maybe we go over, like, the rocks. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how we're going to traverse from one to the other side of it. Doesn't look like I have the mushrooms to use on this side, so we're gonna have to just climb this mountain old school. Up we go. Come on, dragon, you can do it. All the way up there, or did I miss it? Oh, it's already bouncing. Nice. I didn't even see it was bouncing off the second mirror automatically. There we go. Gotta keep up. Alright, looks like we gotta turn this one. I'm not sure if these quests are like time gated. Like once you start this, how long you have to get to the actual location. I don't know. Work? Yep. Going that way. And we still are on the left side of the map. Yeah, so we have to get through this centerpiece. I'm thinking it might send us right through the, like the cave. That'd be cool. Can I land here and get more speed? I don't know where this next mirror is. It looks like it's... Oh, is it going through the cave? Oh, sick. Alright, so we're not going over. We're going below. Oh, look at that. They set all the mirrors up for us. Nice. Oh, this is cool. Alright, I think we're coming out on the right side of the map now. Yeah. Well, this is more like the center, I guess. This is where that polar bear guy hangs out that you can get the, I think you get some Ascended stuff from him, right? Alright, we gotta turn this guy. That work? Is it gonna catch? No. One more turn should do. It's gonna pitch it through the trees. There we go. All tangled up in my wire again. Now this thing's not gonna like hit all the trees. Whoa, did you see the dragon go flying by? That was sick. Oh, that was cool. Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to turn this one too, right? Or is it gonna just... Well, it might work. It might go right off of it. Nope. Ah, it looked like... Yeah, it looks like it's hitting the face of it. Maybe it's just gotta get changed a little. How do you know when the mirror is correct? I got an audio. It sounds like bubble, bubble, bubble. And then when it hits the right way, you'll hear the pitch change. There. It turns into like a high-pitched chime. Then you see it bounce. So I'm really just kind of listening for it to see if it's going to... Once I hear that sound, then we're good. Yeah, this one... Looks like it's going to automatically ping. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like the way they set up some of these stationary ones for it to just kind of set you on a different course. That's neat.
The dragon protects me.
Somebody needs to defeat the summoner. Yeah, I forget what other mission it was. I mean, they're doing the quest. If I can't finish this quicker than the quest... Like, if the guy pops up and I can just go over there and get in on that fight, I might do that. But, I don't know, this seems like a pretty cool way to finish off this achievement, so... And it's kind of relaxing. I like these quests, because you're not stressing too hard about whether or not you can fight a specific thing. You're more just patience and figuring out a puzzle. It's kind of neat. There is... We're on the water in Morden. There's one thing here that says Drakkar, so I could fight him, but I have no idea how long this is going to take for them to get that character up and running. I just missed it the other day. I was playing here and I was looking around. I think I was doing like the collection for like the ore and the stuff like that. And the guy, the Drakkar guy, I needed it, and I got there just too late. It's like, man, I'm going to have to wait for that to reset. So that's when I picked up this mirror quest. I was like, I'll start trying to do these mirrors instead, and kind of fun. We've got to be kind of close to the end of this, right? We went all the way across this whole map. I think it ends somewhere around here, so if this looks like a long run right here. See if we can stay in the air. I know sometimes there's like a storm here, and if I get caught in that, I'm beat. It might knock me right out of the air. I hope I'm not going to get caught by that. So close. We can get a little more altitude with the 7. Oh, we gotta make it. Come on. Oh, we gotta turn it. All right. Flip it around. That should do it. Well, we got lucky. We avoided the storm this time, which is awesome. Get some more air here. Get my updraft. This should be our last one for this part. A minute 14 with the blizzard clear. The passage legacy is open. Guess the blizzard's not going to be clear for much longer. I think I timed this just right. Oh, I got the chest. There we go. Look at that. It looks like I'm completing this as well. Oh, there's quite a few of these I haven't done yet. All right. How many more do we need? So one more puzzle. And I did it. Either that or we do this one here. Prevent Jakar from becoming more powerful by aiding Ali in her attack. I think I saw another one of the things to start a puzzle, like right over here. Yeah, up there. I think that's another puzzle. Come on, get up there. I'm reading the storms of the winter here because something just changed over. I'm hoping I'm not gonna fly out into a storm now. Alright, so where are we on the map? We are just bottom right of Jorah's Keep. Let's see, I think I know where this one is and where it starts. Yeah, let's just follow this one. This could be it for us, guys. We should be able to unlock this, and I'm excited to try it out and see, like, just being able to have this amulet on a character and then be able to just jump on any other character and equip it, because I can't equip the legendary gloves on this guy because he's heavy, and I got him on my thief, and I could buy the parts to get the gloves again, but I think it's overall, I think like 500 gold of an investment just to get the next weight of legendary, which I know is cheaper of an investment than almost any legendary in the game. So it's not that I'm not complaining about the amount of money, it's just I don't have it. So I would like to get the heavy set of gloves, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait until I have the money to invest in that. So for now, I'm just trying to work with the achievement ones until we've come up with a bigger bank. I did some crafting on my thief. I got her, I think her leather crafting up, just so I could be able to make some ascended gear on her. I think I'm going to do armor crafting and weapon crafting on this guy, and then maybe we'll see if we can start working on, like, slowly start working towards crafting legendary stuff. Oh, look, this mirror is buried in a rock. Funny. Here we go.
Any evidence of the attack will be buried.
Does it send us right back up there? Can I get on this wind? Yay! Oh, it's going to hit the mirror I turned from before, from the previous one. That's cool. Sweet, I didn't have to turn that one this time. Like it's sending us... Yeah, I feel like it's sending us back to ones that we did. Huh. Okay. Nice. Is that the end right there? That's it. That's it. I grabbed this chest and we're gonna do it right here. Seasons of the Dragons. You ready? Oh, Seasons of the Dragons completed. Achievement completed. Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh yeah, I got, wait, 23 out of 24. There it is. Nice. So do I have to turn this in now? Objectives 23 returning champions. Hmm. Now I gotta figure out how to hand this in. I mean, I have all our check marks, right? And I think that's pretty much a wrap. Complete 24 return meta achievement. Wait. Objectives? Yeah, so am I missing one? That's done. That's completed. 25 points. 5 points. Maybe I do have to do that last one with that guy. Well, no, because I think I might have skipped steps on a few of these where I didn't have to unlock every single, like here we go, like the ooze one. I didn't have to finish that one and I got 15 out of 15. Off to Tamini or Goric at the Eye of the North. Oh, okay, so that's the last step. It's not actually an achievement I'm missing. Tamini or Goric at Eye of the North. I think I can get to the Eye of the North through the book, right? Did I get that location? How the heck do I get to Eye of the North? Which one is that? I'm forgetting. I thought I had the portal for that. Can't I just get through the Eye of the North through Lionsgate? Lion's Arch, I mean. Oh, okay. Can I get there through here? Let's see. Ah, there we go. Travel to the Eye of the North. Yeah, I must have not gotten it because I had access to it from here. Hmm. All right, Tamini or Goric? Where are you guys? Are they back here by the dragon? They're probably not by the dragon, but I just kind of like check this area. Because didn't do that part of the story on this character, so we'll see there. Maureen here, I don't think on him. Why am I not seeing them? Maybe because I didn't do the storyline on this character, maybe I gotta do it on my thief? Are they not gonna be in this area, or am I just missing them somehow? Said you think she was near the scrying. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, in there? Yeah, but I'm not seeing any of the stuff here because I don't think, yeah, this character can't see that stuff. Yeah, so maybe I have to jump on the thief to do this? No, not here. Let's see what happens if I jump on my thief who did actually complete the story. And then maybe I just have to be there on the right person. Let's find out.
Quit pulling my tail.
Look at the eyes. Tilt your head a little.
Come.
I have entirely too much stuff in this character's bags. All my characters are like that. I always have way too much inventory taken up. Alright, let's see what happens when we jump on a character that has completed the story. Maybe those Timmy and Gork will actually be where they're supposed to be. Yep, there they are. All right, so I guess you can't do it on a character that hasn't actually completed the story mission yet. I think we'll go with Timmy. Like
Oh,
your
hey,
character.
don't mind us, Commander. Just setting up a lab for important Elder Dragon research. Fate of the whole world depends on it. No big deal.
Is this really the best location?
Well, if we're investigating the dragon cycle, we should be near a dragon, right? There aren't too many Elder Dragons left in the world, so Arene's our only bet.
I guess you're right. But we could have a more robust laboratory, I'd rather assume. We can always use more data to isolate commonalities among the Elder Dragons. Find a pattern. You fought them for years, Commander. Inside your memories could be clues to the dragon cycle.
Ooh, do we get to poke around in the Commander's head?
I was thinking we could use the scrying pool to help the Commander relive the memories of these past years.
Oh, that's ingenious, Gorik.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right.
Commander, thanks for all the help with the whole recollecting your memories thing. It's been illuminating. We've got lots more data than we'd have otherwise.
I'm learning a lot about you before we met. Scarlet affected so many lives across Tyria.
Yeah, she did. Boy, don't meet your heroes, huh? Kate's also grown a lot since then, huh? But I guess we wouldn't have Aurene if she hadn't, taken the egg.
I noticed Flunt didn't change at all.
I know, right? He's the worst! Anyway, keep at it, Commander.
So, is this just gonna go through all of the objectives that I should have been talking to them as I was doing it? Now it's just like catching up.
You've been busy, Commander.
Yes, we
Loads more
have been
data.
busy.
Tons for me and Tiny
Hopefully
to
there's
sift
not going to be
through.
any spoiler alerts in here that's going to ruin anything for anybody. I just want to unlock this, so hopefully if you don't want to hear anything that has reference to the story, just
someone's snooping.
fast forward if you're
Science
watching
is
the VOD
universal
to me
exploration of
actually getting the
knowledge
item.
and open to everyone, Tiny.
Yeah, well, I don't like it. It feels sneaky.
Homesick says
We're
2 more
holed up in a
times I'll do it,
makeshift
and then it
lab
should
in
unlock
the
it.
Eye of the North, miles from civilization.
This isn't makeshift. It's a very respectable, humble lab, thank you very much. If this place is good enough for Aurene, it's good enough for us.
We're in the company of Snargle Goldclaw.
I'm not
I was
mad
just
about
going
it.
to say, where's her little robot? But there
I'm
it is.
getting back to work, Commander.
Ruffy!
Commander, can you believe the nerve of some people? Someone broke into my lab at Rada Sum, made a huge mess. Huh, you think it was Flunt again?
Excuse
I thought
me.
it was Flunt again.
Wait, you didn't tell me this.
Because I didn't want you to worry. See? Eye of the North was the right choice for the lab. If I'd been working out of my lab, I could have been kidnapped. Or worse.
Don't say that. That's horrible.
I'm fine, Gorik. I know you'd protect me if anyone came after us here. Well, you and Aurene. Anyway, Commander, thanks for the new data.
Who do you think Kralkatorek was referring to as mother?
Probably his mother.
Do elder dragons have mothers?
Aurene does.
He said, who do you think he was referring to when he said mother? She said, his mother.
You did it, Commander. All your adventures
We
from
did
these
it.
past years. Quite a trip down memory lane.
Yes,
The deaths of
it took a
Primordus
while
and
to finish
Duramag
this
released an
achievement.
unprecedented amount of dragon magic into the ecosystem. And if there is another elder dragon...
Which we don't know for sure.
Alright, but
Excuse
if there is, wherever he is, it must be pretty bad.
The most popular theory is the water dragon somewhere in the depths of the unending ocean.
Not exactly a narrow search range.
It's a hypothesis with no empirical basis. It's clear to me that we need to... Ow.
Tiny?
I'm fine. It'll pass.
You need time off. We both need some.
There's too much to do. We don't fully understand the ramifications of the dragon cycle yet. The other shoe can drop at any moment. We have to be ready.
I know, just don't... push yourself too hard.
There we go. Seasons of the Dragons completed. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. That took a while. Congratulations. Woo. That was such an epic, like, trip going through that stuff. So there was 2 things I got hung up on doing this whole line of achievements. Thank you so much for the congrats in chat. The 2 jump puzzles. One, the one at the lava place, what was it called, that everybody dreads? That one was a nightmare. And then the even harder jump puzzle, because you had to keep the torch lit the whole time. And I kept blowing the torch out or falling in the water and having to go back. Those 2 jumping puzzles, if I didn't have help, I had my buddy Oscar jump on and he was helping me where, like, if I fell off and he got a little bit ahead, he could, like, port me to the next level or the next spot. So being, like, in tandem with him and helping me get through the actual jump puzzle, because you had to get, Chalice of Tears. And you can't just get teleported to the end of that. You have to make it through every single checkpoint. So whether you have help or not, you have to get through both of those jumping puzzles. Especially the one with the torch, right? Because now you can't let the torch go out. So I think the torch one, to me, was harder than Chalice of Tears. It's shorter, but that extra, like, now you have to keep that thing lit and it could get blown out from the air coming on the sides, or if you touch the water, it's out. That was so hard. So those 2 things, I think, if I had to pick something that would hold people up from doing this and not going for this, it's going to be those jump puzzles. But if you can get help from anybody that has, you know, a thief with a teleport or Mesmer with teleport, and they can just get a little bit ahead of where you're stuck and port you up to that level, it helps you get over those, like, really troublesome spots where you just get frustrated and you want to give up, right? So I think those 2 things are the thing that set me back the most, if I had to say that, out of this whole run. But aside from that, like, why not do this, right? Like, it's a free legendary. Look at that. So now this character technically has 2 legendary pieces of gear, right? We got the gloves from doing fractals, and now the amulet. And so every character now I jump on should be able to equip this amulet, which is fantastic. Like, that is so cool. Let's put it on. So now I can double click, and at any time I can change these stats. That's so freaking awesome. Look at that. Berserkers, accept. And I'd be like, man, I changed my mind. I wanna do a different stat. You can just swap your stats. That's crazy. It's no wonder people want to have, like, full legendary gear. Granted, the stats are just as powerful with Ascended, but yeah, you can just swap this stuff out whenever you want. So cool. Now, what goes on that? I didn't even have something on that one. What goes on a amulet? You can't put agony resistance on that, can you? I don't remember if you can. So now I guess I'm gonna have to break down all of the necklaces on all of the characters I have. Let's go to my warrior real quick. I wanna put the necklace on him because that's freaking cool. Really cool. You can do an infusion on it. Okay. Nice. No, they are enrichment. Okay. Here we go. So I think I have him in his like open world celestial build right now, but it really doesn't matter because I can change this for each build out now. See, he's got 2 ascended items. I got him the ascended berserker necklace and the ascended healing necklace. And now I can just do... There's just one for... This is freaking awesome. So we'll give him a celestial one there. And when he's in this one, we can do... what did we do? Heal, toughness, concentration. So that wasn't Harrier's, was it? Concentration. Oh yeah, it was Harrier's necklace. Okay. Yeah, and then if I switch to this one, I should be able to pick berserker stats on it. Oops. Now I'm wondering if the build template keeps that loadout. Let's see. So it's berserkers here, Harrier's there, and that's so cool. Go for Aurora and Vision. Will be quite an adventure. Yeah. Now, are those more trinkets? More of this stuff? Because I think my buddy Asker got me onto this one, Token Collector, to start. I think that's one of those, right? Working towards one of those. Yeah. Got our work cut out for us for the next one. And there's the new ring, right? Like you can get a ring from one of the, is it the newer expansion? I don't remember. I think I saw a video saying something about you can get a ring. Am I glowing from this amulet? Is that an effect just coming off that legendary? Yeah, look at that. My character's like illuminated. Let me see. Is my thief doing that too? That's cool as hell. Yes, endless summer. Yeah, 2 rings from Visions of Eternity. Yes, the amulet has an effect. That's sick. I had no idea that I would have like an actual effect coming off. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Now look, now I know this guy's got the same one. Like, hey, he's got the thing too. Yeah, that's cool. It's almost like that trippy vision thing that happens when it's really hot outside and you're like looking at the pavement and you see like the heat coming off the pavement. It's almost, but I mean, this is a little brighter and more colorful, but it's got that same wavy heat pattern. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, you get the little sparkles happening. That's really cool. Sweet. Well, it's official. We've got our second legendary item in Guild Wars, and I gotta say, it's definitely worth it. Having that now on any character I log on, that's crazy. So with all of the other necklaces, like obviously I'm not going to be using these on any of my other characters, because it's not like I'm going to take an Ascended piece and send it to another character. Every character automatically just gets on and has legendary stuff. So what do you guys do with all your stuff that's left over after you've hit the status of getting like a legendary piece that every character literally can use it? You just jump on every character and break these down? Are you using like ascended disenchantment hammers on them and getting them for materials? Are you selling them? Salvaging them? Okay. Yeah, so I think, what do you get? You get ascended salvage hammers. Can you get those off of the Wizard's Vault? I remember seeing them somewhere where you get, it looks like a purple hammer. I thought didn't it used to be on the Wizard's Vault? Ascended salvage, you need some mats for them. Oh, okay, so you can craft them? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. The Black Lion salvage kit. Okay, I'm having a mind blank here. I thought I saw the Ascended salvage kits on here. Okay, so yeah, you can get Black Lion salvage kits from this place. I'm saving up. I want to get another 1,000 points because I really want to do this quest line. I think that'll be fun, right? Because I think, what do you get, a sword and a staff out of it? Which I think that would be kind of fun to just run this quest line. I'm not too sure about the graphics of it, but I mean,
Some must fight.
an ascended, is it 2 ascended weapons for 1 achievement line that you do with quests? Seems like it's worth doing. You could get a bunch of the hammers for doing fractals. Oh, excuse me. Sorry I'm yawning so much. I went to a concert till like 2 o'clock in the morning last night. I was in the city with a death metal concert. Jumped in the pit and banged my shoulder up. Ugh. What we see? OV Sulfur. What was the other band? The opening band was really good. Yeah, but I got banged up. Oh. Yeah, so maybe just, I want to run more fractals anyway, so I'll try to grab a bunch of those hammers and save them, and then I can do my breakdowns. I think this character is pretty good with fractals for now. She's got 118 agony resistance, so yeah. You went to a concert too yesterday. It was AC/DC. How was the show? Did anybody cool open for them? I'm assuming AC/DC was the mainline band, right? Man, that feels good. Look at that, guys. What an achievement that was. And it didn't cost me anything. Like, same with the glove. Like, this is why I wanted to stream doing these, because players that I've met that have been playing this game for a long time, a couple of them are like, yeah, I don't have any legendary gear. I don't have the money for it. I don't either. I got $100 on my character. This is how much money I have. I have 100 gold. And I'm rocking 2 pieces of legendary gear. So it can be done for free. The fractal one was super easy. That was just grind. Yeah, AC/DC mainline opener was the Pretty Reckless. I've never heard of them. Were they good? Yeah, so anybody out there that's been playing for a while and has been discouraged from the prices of legendary or the time sink in terms of crafting and all that, here you go. There's 2 pieces right here that you can get and not have money. And not have the ability to craft either. Like, I can't craft either one of these items. I mean, granted, I'm lying. I could craft an ascended set of gloves, but I didn't level my crafting until after I got these gloves. So to be fair, you don't need to know crafting to get the gloves, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, ACD's up there. ACD is up there in age, but they're good. The same thing happened to me when I saw, what did I go to see recently? Iron Maiden. And I was like, well, how good can they sound? I mean, they've been around forever. And the guy came out and he just killed it. He was so good on stage and his voice sounded amazing. I was like, wow, okay, they still got it. Same with Megadeth. I think I saw Megadeth last year. And Dave Mustaine just crushed it on stage. Sounded great, still had energy. These guys that have been around for a long time, they're pros, man. They still got it. And the little girl, and I said, oh, no way, she's a singer now? That's funny, I gotta look that up. The little Who girl? Ah, that's funny. From the Grinch movie is in, what is it called? The Pretty Reckless. Pretty impressive how they hold up, yeah. Yeah, man. Some of the best concerts I've seen have been, you know, from bands that have just been around forever. At that point, I mean, they gotta know what they're doing, and their techs are on point. Like they got their sound quality down pat. I gotta write this down. I'm gonna look this up after the stream. I want to see about that band. I'm curious now. I'll have to check them out after stream and see how it is. All right. Well, I think I accomplished it, guys. That was pretty cool. I just wanted to jump on here, stream this for everybody, and let you guys see how this works. It really didn't cost us anything, right? I don't think we spent any money doing that last part, right? Like, it didn't tell me to purchase anything, or I just talked to a couple of NPCs, and bang, here you go. Your achievement's done. There's your necklace. That's pretty awesome. I was kind of expecting to, like, have to pay something or do something, and I was kind of sweating it a little bit, but just happened. Now, I'm not saying, I can't rightfully say that that's free, because it's not technically free to get this, because it's Seasons of the Dragon achievement. You have to own the expansion, right? Congrats on the amulet. Still working on it myself. Long way to go. Yeah, thank you so much. It's worth it, man. You know what it is? I get so distracted in this game, thinking of like, oh, I'm gonna get on. Should I do fractal? Should I do some more story? Should I do PvP? Should I do World v World? Maybe I'm gonna do some map completion. Maybe I'm gonna do some of this or some of that. And all the while I've been doing that, when I get some time to myself, I'm like, well, let me just chip away at that achievement. So what I was doing is I was taking the eyeball thing, and I would pick like whatever the first one is that I didn't have finished. I picked the first section and I'd eyeball that, so it was up in the corner here. And then I would just click on that and look at all the things I had to do on there. And I started with like the most difficult ones. So if it was like, obviously the story ones were automatically checked off for me because I had run through that area, and a lot of the stuff I got from that whole thing too was while I did the sky scale. So I think I had a lot of that achievement unlocked preemptively, not even realizing I was accomplishing as much as I was. But by the time I did finish sky scale, I was like, wow, look at that. I have like a bunch of these things already done. So when I went back to those areas, it was like, oh, I just need to like do a meta or hit some, you know, mining or this or that. There was a couple of characters that, you know, I didn't have done. Like you saw in that last one, I had the choice between doing the meta event or do the mirrors. So some of them you might not have to do the ones that you don't want to do. Like you can kind of pick to just leave one achievement out. And I'd forget that sometimes, and all of a sudden, like, I'd knock off another one on the list and be like, oh, I only needed 6, not 7, you know. Oscar, what's up, man? Yeah, we did it, dude. Got it. Finished up with the mirrors. It was pretty awesome. So this is my guy in chat here that helped me out where I was telling you guys earlier about those jumping puzzles was the hardest part. he was showing me how, you know, like I could get up on a ledge above you, and then even as my thief, I could do like this one here. I've got the portal 9. I could drop my portal, jump down to my buddy, and be like, okay, we're gonna go up to the spot you can't get to. I drop this down. He'd jump in with me and be like, whoop, and now he's up a level, right? So he was using his mesmer to do that for me in the problem areas on certain parts of the jumping puzzle, where it was like, I would try to get to a certain point and just keep falling over and over again. And after like 5 or 6 tries, I'm like, oh my God, I want to quit. I want to just not do this right now. And he would come in and be like, all right, let me see if I can get to the next spot. And if he got ahead of me, he would bring me up there. And then if we both got to a certain part and we were kind of sweaty about something, he told me to grab this thing. And I didn't really know what this was until he showed me how to work it. This thing is really cool for jumping puzzles. So if you guys don't have this, Oscar, you're in chat. Do you remember where they can pick this thing up, the prototype rewinder? I'll show you guys how it works, and then in chat I'll get the information on where we got this, because I don't remember exactly where we bought it from. But if I double click it, it puts it in my hand. So say I'm on the jumping puzzle and I'm like, okay, I'm about to try to do this same thing I just did 5 times in a row, and I really don't want to fall off a cliff and have to start all the way over. You can hit number 1, keep it in your hand, try to get to that part, and if you're like, oh, I fell again, you hit number 2 and it bounces you back. So it's almost like a built-in teleport that 1 sets you there, and then 2 will snap you right back. So when you get to that one spot in your jumping puzzle and you're like, oh my God, I'm sweating, here's that spot again, you hit number 1 and try to get that again. I think you get, what, like 3 or 4 tries out of that? There's a cooldown on it here. So Oscar says you can get it from the Sand-Swept Isles, the heart with the inquest in the east of the middle island. Okay. Yeah, so that's where you guys want to pick that up. If you don't already have this, I'm sure a lot of players already know about this. But if you don't, maybe you learned something watching this. But yeah, that thing is great. If you're stressing jumping puzzles and you don't have somebody with you that can help teleport you, it's your own way to have like a built-in, uh-oh, I'm about to mess up. I know I'm probably going to fail. I failed this 4 or 5 times in this one spot. Have that thing on you, because yeah, it's a lifesaver. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what else in that quest line really, what else slowed me down? What was the hardest part of that? I'd say probably just a couple of the meta events, right? Having to wait around and hope that somebody would start the meta event, or getting in there at the last moment and not being able to finish it because you showed up too late or whatever. That was a little frustrating and a little tricky. But if you guys don't know already, we do have a Discord. Yeah, I've got a balance. Congrats again on the amulet. Good luck on the next achievement. Thanks, man. I appreciate you coming in for the stream. It's great to see you. Yeah, so we set up a Discord. I have it linked in my YouTube. You can go in there. Krim set us up here, and we are in-game a lot. So if you guys are working on this achievement and you need help with a certain part, you're like, hey, I need help doing this one area, or I'm stuck on this jump puzzle. Can anybody give me a hand? Jump in and join our Discord and give us a shout. Let us know what part you're stuck on, and we'll try to come and help you guys out, because yeah, this is great. I think everybody should get their hands on this. This is amazing. So if you're working on this achievement, definitely let us know what you're stuck on and we'll help you out. All right, I kind of want to go put it on another character. Let's see. I put it on my thief and my warrior. Let's go put it on my ranger, who I've been actually getting fairly decent at in PvP. I don't want to be as bold to say I'm good with it, because I think I'm not very good at PvP as a whole. But I feel like I'm making some good coverage with her. Like, I feel like she's pretty fun to play in PvP. Yeah, as you can see here, I started PvPing on the thief for a long time, and that was just out of default, right? That's the character I played, but I have been running the ranger now for quite a bit, and I'm getting used to the Gale shot in PvP. She's got a lot of tricks to like get her out of trouble, but I notice if I get like teamed up on by like 2 conduits, and they have that like 2 or 3 shot burst, you've got a little bit of tricks that you can use to kind of get out of there, or protect yourself for a moment. but 2 or 3 melees with teleports, it's really hard to go up against a group of them. One-on-one is not so bad, but yeah, you get 2 or 3 of those guys running together like a luminary and a conduit, and they just lock you down and hit you 2 or 3 times, and you're just toast. Like especially if like your cooldowns are up, they're on cooldown, you're just beating that situation. Like you could possibly, like jump away and try to stealth, but if these things, and I'm not even in my PvP spec right now. What the heck am I in? Yeah, so this is my PvP spec here. And like this will give me like barrier protection, stun break. This one makes me like tough as nails for a few minutes, and you have a lot of escape maneuverability with this character. But I have come across some players where they're just running in a small pack of guys where they're just designed to be like on a murder mission. It's tough, but I do enjoy PvPing on this character. It is a lot of fun. If you guys are curious what my PvP build is on my Gale Shot, this is my setup here, and I will show you the gear because it's been pretty successful for me. I'm enjoying it. Is this my loadout for? I think this is the loadout. Yeah, so we're running Ruin of the Eagle, Relic of the Eagle, and Berserker Amulet on her for PvP. And then on the first bow, we've got Energy Cleansing, and then I've got Cleansing and Energy on the spear. And I believe when you have the regular bow on or the regular spear on and you switch to your F5, I believe that, going back to that, I'm not sure, but I think that counts to trigger your sigils on your weapons. If I'm mistaken there, somebody correct me, but I think going in and out of Gale Shot also counts as a weapon swap, right? I know it does in terms of like spec wise if you're doing build stuff, but so anyway, let's put our amulet on. I think this is all celestial for her here, because I think I was also using this build setup or this gear setup for open world, so we'll make that celestial. Then on this build, I haven't put her DPS gear on. We're gonna put the 2 legendaries on her because she's in leather. We can set her up with both of these legendaries. One for berserkers on the gloves, and then I can do a berserker amulet on her as well. So you can imagine, like, if I had full legendary gear, yeah, you could just gear out a character with everything. What a goal. I'm happy with my progress as getting ascended on my characters, but this opens up a whole nother level of, like, yeah, just quality of life. Because then you really just need like one set of this stuff. And every character gets it. I mean, the time sink and the amount of work that's going to go into that is pretty severe. But it almost makes me like not even really want to work on getting ascended gear anymore for my alts. I kind of just want to work on getting this stuff as my main goal, because now it eliminates needing the ascended gear on the other characters, right? I mean, I guess if I wanted to be running fractals on a certain character and I didn't have the legendary stuff for it, I'm kind of in a situation where I have to get the ascended stuff. But I think if you can get like one solid character as your fractal running character, that's really the main character. If you don't have all your legendary stuff, you just get all ascended on that one character, build up that agony resistance, and just make that tune like, this is my farming fractals tune. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's probably a lot of people's main character. I would assume, like, if they're playing a main and it's their favorite character, they're going to have their agony resistance on that character. Hey, Asuka says, yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, like, so this is my PvP character, so I don't even really have a set of DPS gear on her. I think her gear is the Celestial stuff from... Yeah. Just like Celestial gear. Yeah. Yeah, because I boosted the Ranger. I leveled the Reaper, then I leveled a... no, I'm sorry, I leveled the Necro first into a Reaper. Then I leveled the Thief up to like 25 or 30, and I started to really like it. And I think I got her up to like level 40 or something, and I was like, I'm just going to keep going with her. And I was sitting on like 5 of the character boosts up in one of these slots here. And I'm like, what the heck am I going to do with all these character boosts? And I was like, well, I kind of want to try a ranger, so I just boosted her. And I realized that the actual gear that they give you when you first boost the character and you get Celestial, I had no idea how expensive this stuff is. If you don't have Celestial gear on a character, and you like break this stuff and don't use it, and then go back later on to say, hey, I need Celestial gear, I want to try using that build, you're beat. It's so expensive. Unless you have, you know, tons of money. Some of these pieces of gear are very expensive to get. Whereas opposed to like if you're getting like a Berserker set for a character, it's way cheaper. So I would recommend if you make a level 80 and you boosted it and you start out with that Celestial gear, like pick a template. Like I picked a template 2 and just put all the Celestial gear that they gave you when you first boost your character. And then say you're going to build this character to be like a Berserker set, right? Like you're going to go on the auction house and you're going to buy all the Berserker gear. You're going to do Berserker amulets and all this stuff. Don't get rid of that Celestial gear. Because I made the mistake of getting rid of it on my Guardian, and I kind of wish I would have kept it, you know? Celestial is expensive because it's time gated. Oh, you got to do the charging quartz daily to get it. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna hang on to the stuff that I have for now because it's exotic and they give it to you for nothing when you boost the character. So hold it, you know. All right, so she's got her Celestial necklace and her Berserker necklace. I like that. I like that you can put the same piece on, but in different gear slots. You can just save it to change. Not that you can't just manually change it, but it's kind of nice that you can have a bunch of templates and then default it to whatever you want to use for that spot. That's pretty awesome. And you don't have to, like, take it out of the bank. They just drop this legendary in everybody's inventory. Right? So if I go to, like, the engineer I just made, there's my char. I think he's in just full Celestial as well, right? No, why do I have this DPS meter on here? We don't need that, right? I keep forgetting to move that out of the way. Alright, so my char... Go to his gear. He's fresh out of the boost, right? I boosted an engineer. And he's in full Celestial gear. But now I can put this fresh boosted 80, who I really haven't done much with. I can put 2 legendary pieces of gear on him. That's insane. Look at that. That's crazy. Man. Well, I mean, I'll keep it all Celestial for now, just because this is going to be his template saved to Celestial. It's too funny. Wow, that is too much. Legendaries has changed the entire way I look at this game. Like, it's one thing to like get gear, go from, you know, exotic to ascended to get the agony resistance on there and all that stuff. But if you make one click wrong, like I remember I got an amulet, an ascended amulet. I did so much stuff to get this ascended amulet. And when I went to click on Berserkers, yeah, I clicked the other kind of Berserker. So I think it was that. I clicked that by accident. Legendary backpack from Fractals next. I think Oscar was talking about that to me yesterday. I think he was saying the same thing, that the Fractal backpack should probably be the next run. So, yeah, I mean, I could do it on the Thief, right? Because she's got quite a bit of agony resistance. I could just run Fractals on her more and work that. But yeah, back to my story about the Ascended. So I quickly clicked on my Ascended necklace and conned to Berserkers and just clicked it. And I was like, oh, wait, it said Berserkers and Valkyrie. Once you make that decision, you beat. Like, it's not easy to change that. Whereas if you did it on a Legendary, you can be like, oh, well, I'll just change it now, right? it should be the next easiest one. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one. Is that one that I have to have, like, do I have to unlock something ahead of time to get that one started, or no? Or is that just an achievement I should automatically have? You know what, let's get on my thief and check. See if she's got that going. Legendary fractal backpack next. So I want to have, if I'm working towards something like that, I want to have the eyeball up in the corner. It's an achievement, ad infinitum. Is that the one you were saying I had the other things, these collections for, or no? Was I trying to work towards that? We talked so much about rings and weapons and Aurene stuff, and like my mind just gets completely overwhelmed at all the things.
I have answered.
Alright, so let me type in the achievement tab. Oop, that's masteries. There we go, right? That one?
Do you require my assistance?
Am I looking at the right one? That's the one. Let's track it. Okay, so this is the one that's going to get me to the legendary backpack. So I'm going to have to craft this thing. So do I need to level a certain kind of craft? Or is this one that you craft it using the magic pool over in Lion's Ark? I always forget what it's called. What's the name of that pool? Mystic Forge. That's the one I'm thinking of. Purchase with pristine fractal relics. Purchase with fractal relics. Oh, okay, yeah, so this one you gotta have 80% reduced to all healing. Complete the Jade Maw timed challenge, scale 20. This sounds cool.
Vigil will cure what ails this world.
I think you don't need to. It's all in the forge. All right, cool. I mean, I have like leather crafting on this character, but I don't think that has anything to do with backpacks, right?
Some must
I'm just reading what
so that all may be free.
we're gonna have to do to get through this. It looks like some of it is just like purchase stuff from the relic vendor. Combine +4 Agni Fusion with a magical visitor located swamp frog. Okay. This one sounds like it's going to be a bit of a challenge right there. You got to have 80% reduction to healing, and then you got this timed challenge. I think these are going to be fun to do. I'm excited. This seems like a cool thing to work on. And I saw what that backpack looks like. That thing is pretty sick. Is it the one that this dude's wearing right here? Is that the one? That'd be convenient if, like, the guy next to me is wearing the backpack that I'm looking at trying to do. Yeah, it is. Look at that. I'm literally, like, looking at... What are the chances of that? Really? Dude's just standing right next to me like, oh, you mean this backpack right here? It is pretty sick. Look at that. The graphics on it are awesome. Oh, that is cool, man.
The vigil will cure what ails this world.
Yeah, looks like I'm going to be hitting fractals like a maniac these next few days.
Give me a report.
Well, I got to do the PvP rush too, right? Like there's that going on. The what do you get for that? The PvP stuff. That's bonus event. Yeah, so we're doing. I did one of them. Do you get anything like crazy if you complete all this stuff? Like if you finish everything, does it give you something wild or no? How worth it is doing this event? Because I haven't really even scratched the surface. I only did a little bit of it. I know I did the dungeon one. That was really worth it. I got a lot of stuff out of that dungeon one. Oh. I just wish I was better at PvP. Because then it wouldn't be so bad doing this one. a lot of fun, but it will take while gathering materials like pages. If you enjoy fractals, you'll have a blast with that journey. So what pages are we talking about? You'll get a skin and 2 reward tracks, I think? Okay. Ugh. Sorry, I got the concert yawns. All the bags under my eyes. Yeah, so I'm going to work on that then these next couple days with working towards that. Yeah, that backpack is pretty sick. And that's right up what I was talking about, where it's like another universal thing right here. So I think having a backpack and a ring on everybody would be freaking awesome.
The vigil will cure what ails this world.
Pages you get by doing the daily recommended fractals. Okay, so they're locked behind dailies.
What now?
Oh. Excuse me. I want to go over to the is it the guy that I got the glove quest from? That we got this quest from? Is it the same dude? Like, it looks like he's from Destiny. Excuse me.
What's this sculpture supposed to be?
Isn't it obvious?
I like that little guy's mask. It's kind of cool looking. And this is that's the PvP backpack. This is inside fractals. Okay. Alright, so I'm personal fractal level 35 now. So I have done some work on it, but yeah, I need to push this higher, I think, right? Oh, you just joined me. I need to figure out better inventory management. Do you all have that same issue with, like, inventory management? Oh, he wants to run a fractal. Let's do it. You guys do the same thing that I do, where you just, like, you don't want to get rid of anything? You're like, no, I'm going to probably need that later on, so I don't want to destroy it. Like, I got to get over that fear that I'm going to destroy something or sell something I needed. Because, God, I hold on to way too much stuff in this game. Like, entirely too much stuff. Like, these things. Like, what am I hanging on to these for? You can't really sell them for much on the auction thing. Sprocket, no. And the other thing, too, is, like, I wind up with these trophies where I'm, like, I'm in a zone, I'm doing some stuff, and then I realize, like, I got these things that I can't... How do I keep doing that? I have these things in my inventory where, like, I can't do anything. Like this, right here. The Ruin of the Thorn, right? I have no idea what the heck this is for. Like, I'm just hanging on to stuff that I don't even know what it's for. I'm like, should I get rid of these things? Was this part of, like... like, I got 3 of them. Like, I'm sure I was doing something in an area where, like, if I wanted to achieve something with this, I could, but... I have no idea what the heck it was for. I should break down some of these items, too. Alright, so I was told not to break these down as pieces like this, but to open them first, because there's a chance you might get, like, a green item out of it. But we're gonna salvage from blue down. Right. Oh, damn. I didn't mean to salvage those dyes. Oops. I didn't realize the dyes get salvaged if you know them already. Alright. Note to self. don't salvage your dyes, because I know other people that need them. Yeah, like these crafting boxes, I've been hanging on to these because I'm not sure, like, doing armor crafting and weapon crafting next. Am I gonna need stuff out of there? And then the excess amount of this stuff is the other thing. Like, I'll build up like stacks of this, and then I'm like, do I sell it? Do I hang on to it? Do I convert it into bars? Like, you could make a chunk of money on those, right? And you guys were saying that it's better to sell the green items on the auction house versus breaking these down? If that's better bang for your buck? How much would this even sell for if it's a green item? Oh, you're only going to get like a silver for that. Like, yellow items I could see selling. What the heck is this? Is this another? The yellow trophy? Yeah, I got way too much stuff in my inventory. Comment below if you guys are having that same issue that I have, where I'm just like, what am I doing with all this stuff? This is too much stuff in my inventory. Like, it gets overwhelming sometimes. You're just like, Jesus, why do I keep everything? You think just break the greens down? Yeah. Alright, let's break down the greens that are there. I'm going to save these and sell this stack when it hits up to like 250. But for now, I'm keeping it in a hidden bag so I don't, by mistake, like break those down. Yeah, so salvaged if it's open. Okay. And I watched a video, I don't know if it was like yesterday or something, that said if you're looking for the really good luck, that you can salvage the orbs, the purple orbs, and I was like, you really want to do that? You salvaging them? Because I feel like those orbs are used for so much other stuff. Yeah, I gotta get the gobblers too. That's another side mission I gotta work on. Because you can't sell these extra things here. And I have like an insane amount of these. Like, I have so much of this dust and these things, the Dragonite ore. I think I have, like, I could probably convert all that stuff forever. It's just, I have an insane amount. I've been throwing it all on one character, just to see how much of it I had. And it's crazy. I haven't put the stuff from this character on her because I'm literally running out of space on the character that I store the stuff on. What is that? Char or mask boss? But, oh, I can't even open it on this character because they're not a char. I'm gonna have to give that to my char. Yeah, get the gobblers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Alright, well, it looks like this is gonna be our next mission, right? Because I think we really can't focus anymore on Ascended stuff. Unless I want to do something like work on Ascended. I think I might do Ascended gear for my warrior to heal with. I might just work on his set of Ascended armor. But aside from putting him in Ascended armor, I'm not really going to try to push Ascended gear on any other character in terms of weapons or anything like that. I think my main focus now is going to be getting as many of these items into Legendary. Because this right here is, it's a game changer. I can't. That's such a good quality of life. Like, I can see why it takes so long and it takes so much effort to get these legendary pieces, because it pretty much across the board, everyone can use it, right? With exception to, you know, armor and specific weapons. Like, I'm not going to use a two-handed sword on this character. So that wouldn't do me much good for this character. But all of these pieces, for sure. Get the legendary relics. Yes. I noticed that this, if I had to pick one piece of gear in this game, that I constantly, whenever I made a new character and I was like, oh, let me try this out, I want to do this build. This is always the problem, is getting the relic that you need, because you either had it at one point and used it on a different character, and now they're bound to the character. I wish these things were like ascended, you know, like if you could get a relic that's, you could take it off your character, put it in the bank, and then on that character switch it, because these things, once you get it, you're either spending a ton of currency, or like I've been running PvP, and then what I'll do to get the relic I need, I'll set this chest to the corresponding gearbox that I know will have the option for the relic I need in it. And I noticed that it takes a few days of running PvP to get this up. I know if you're doing like, what is it, ranked, it definitely goes up faster. So you can get these to unlock a bit quicker in ranked. But that seems to be, for me, the easiest way to get my hands on the relics. But having a legendary relic, so if you get that, you just have access to every relic on it. It's like a stat thing, right? You just, I'm assuming you click it, and then you can just pick which one it is for that character. That's gotta be cool. It's 2.2 thousand gold. Wait, they sell a legendary relic on the auction house? You could sell the thing? Or it costs 2,000 gold to just make the thing? That's not something you can just buy on the auction, right? Do I have any of those yellow ones? Oh, I got a couple yellow here. Oh, you got a globe. No, you have to earn them first. But then that achievement, the relic, select from the drop-down list. Okay. So you're going to need 2.2 thousand gold just to make the relic. Relics come with extensions. You need to have extensions as well. Legendary relic, different than other legendary. You need to earn them. Thing they do. So veterans also need to play. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna work on the backpack for now, because I have, I think, 2 pieces. It's been slow going working on the backpack for PvP. Yeah, I mean, I think the relic is probably going to be one of the best things ever. I guess getting your hands on that is going to be priceless. I can't imagine being able to, like, at the end of that, just be able to click on this on any character and be like, I want to try a different relic, and just have access to it. That's so good. I'm gonna have to start figuring out how to make some money in this game, guys. I'm gonna start having to come up with a craft. Well, I have leather crafting, right? I could do the like the time gated stuff and try to start selling that. Do the once a day craft of that. All right, I'm probably gonna stop the stream here because I think we've covered the bases on all of the next legendary options we have. I think that's what I'm going to be working towards is the backpack. And I'll be sure that when we're about to finish that up and we've gotten through the majority of it, I'm definitely going to do what I did with this one, and I'm going to stream it and show you guys like basically what it is that we're getting, go through what it takes to get to that point, like how tough is the challenges. If we come across an area where like we think that this is a really cool part of it, I may record it and just throw it up as like a progression thing of like, here we are working towards the legendary backpack, here's some progression, this is what we're doing. I'm having an internal battle at the moment. To be honest with you, I've got some gems here. I want to get another character slot. But because of the promotions that are going on today, I was looking at this cape. And I really like it. It looks good on every character. This one. It's only 750 gems. And the graphic on that cape looks so freaking cool. I'm not sure. I kind of wish you could mix and match hoods and capes. Like if I could get that cape and then get the hood from this one, because I think this is my favorite hood in the game. Where is it? This. So this hood is the coolest looking. Look at that. That thing is sick. Like, look at that combination. If you could dye these two pieces together, how freaking amazing would that look? But you can't pick just the hood from one and the cape from the other, right? But I'm tempted to drop like another 20 bucks into this game just so I can get another character slot and have the ability to pick these cosmetics up at the discount. It's like this thing used to be 500, it's only 300 now, and I don't know how long this is gonna last. They got me. They got me with this hey, for a limited time only, you can get this at a discount. Yeah, look at this one is 1,000 and it's down to 750. So it's like if I don't pick these two up like now, it's gonna cost me even more gems, and I'm not gonna be wanting to convert gold to gems if I'm trying to save up like 3,000 worth of gold to start working on other legendaries. You can dye both of them and have them both. Yeah, so if I got these two pieces and then dyed them like one solid color to match my character's outfit, freaking awesome. It's almost like, feels like you could mix this with so many different outfits, you know? Just the cape alone would look sick on every character. Like, I'd like to see this with like black and white on it and red and black, and or even like a mint green with black. Have like the green showing. Like, that would be sick for the Necro. Yeah. But yeah, this game kills me when they do these like for a limited time only. Like, I want the noodle card. There's so much. Like, I hate when they have these 25% off sales because it just makes me want to like pull my credit card out. And I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. But I wanna. But I don't. But I do. I'm sure I'm not the only one. You guys have got to be feeling the same thing. But anyway, we're gonna be happy with what we accomplished today. I have a cool new glowy effect, and on every single character I own, I now have a legendary necklace. I'm super stoked about that. Again, like I said before, if you guys want to get in on our adventures that we do here, we not only bring people in to stream with them sometimes and do stuff together as a group, but we play together pretty much every day. You can jump in our Discord. It's linked in the YouTube stuff. You can put in there, hey, I'm working on this, if anybody's got some time, and we'll get back to you and be like, hey, how about this day, this time, we can all, you know, jump together, maybe help run through fractals with you. I'm a big fan of, like, I don't feel like I ever want to make somebody feel like, hey, we're going to run you through this, or we're going to take you to do this thing and get it for you. I'm more a fan of, like, hey, you need a hand, we'll come help you with it, but I personally like to feel like I'm achieving something, so I want to be like, yeah, I'm doing the thing, right? I'm I'm hoping that I can, you know, like have participation with it. So when somebody asks us for help, it's more like, all right, well, what are we doing? And we're going to lend a hand, but we're never going to be like, hey, we're walking you through this. Like, we want you to still do, you know, the majority of the work. So I don't think it's bad to ask for help, especially in this game. I guess the jump puzzles, Jesus. If I had to pick one thing in this game that I thought I would never get through, was all of the jump puzzles. And now I've actually gotten comfortable enough where I'm able to make it through some of the jump puzzles by myself. But I am not ashamed to ask for help when it comes to those things, because my God, talk about rage quitting a game. That stuff can make you want to just stop playing altogether and like flip your desk and be like, that's it, I quit, I'm not doing this anymore. I've had a fit doing some of those jump puzzles where I fell in the same spot like 7 or 8 times in a row, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? I literally can't make this little jump to this little spot, and then you fall all the way to the bottom, and you're just like, oh my God, I want to poke myself in the eye with a pen right now. So yeah, don't be ashamed to jump in Discord, ask us for help if you're getting frustrated on something, or just want to hang out and do like some 5-man fractals, dungeons, PvP, whatever. Hit us up, join the Discord. If you haven't liked, followed, or subscribed, I do stream often. I just don't have a set schedule, so click the notification so you'll actually get a little chime that says, hey, Pitt's streaming again. So this way you'll know when I am actually going to stream, because it's very random. I should be establishing some sort of like actual schedule here in the near future. I just have to worry about, like, you know, my time frames and stuff that I'm available. But I'd like to try to start making a 2-hour a week stream, a weekly event where I set the same time each week. On that day I'm streaming for 2 hours, and that's set in stone. And then during the week, periodically, just do random times where I can jump on and do stuff. But I think once a week progress streams would be really cool for this game. There's a couple other games out there that I do want to mess around with and stream and play, just to try them. You know, there's some free games I want to just do like demos and stuff like that. But as for Guild Wars, I am 100% hooked on this game, so I cannot stop playing it, and I love streaming it, so I'm going to keep doing it. So if you guys like the content, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, do the YouTube subscribe thing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Again, thank you all for all the help. I'm probably going to jump on here off stream and go over some stuff with my buddy Oscar here about what it's going to take to do these fractals and stuff, and we're going to figure out how to get this next project rolling. And in the next stream, hopefully you guys will see me donning a brand new legendary backpack. If not, and I don't have that ready for the next stream, I might just do progression. Like, we might be just running fractals one day, and it'll be towards that goal, right? So either way, hit the notifications, stay tuned in, and I will see you all in the next stream. This is Pitfighter. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm out. I'll see you soon.